What's up, family? How's everybody? Blessed, highly favored, and loved. What was the goal for the day, y'all? Man, get somebody to smile. Make sure you smile. So important. So many smiles I came across today. It was beautiful. Being told you got a beautiful smile, that's a beautiful thing. You know, I'll take that more than anything as far as, you know, how I look, you know, how I'm dressed. You know, to give a woman that kind of compliment, to receive that, if I was a woman, it's things like that I appreciate. Again, women, you ain't got to sit out there and have your cleavage all over the place. You ain't got to do that. Us men, we love y'all no matter what. That's what y'all really don't understand. Y'all think y'all gotta do over and beyond to get a man, to get a man's attention, and y'all so wrong. Y'all really have to do nothing. But with that being said, it develops a lot of selfishness, in a bad way, because it develops you you're always being pampered in a way, if that makes sense. And it teaches you something as far as being selfish in a way, when you really don't understand. So you got to understand that before it gets to that point, if that makes any sense. But man, I actually had a conversation today. Something was on my mind today, right? Not just today, but yesterday and a few days, and it was to, you know, have a conversation with my mom. And I'm thinking to myself, like, as a parent and having 3 girls, I would love for my kids to come to me and ask me, you know, about my past, about who I am. Because that's the sad part, and I was realizing that, you know, as I'm thinking about my mom, I'm like, I don't really know her. And that's the sad part, because if she was gone, I don't really know her. And the sad part about not knowing her is because she ain't really opened up to me. And that's what bothered me. Because I'm looking at, you know, the clients that I do talk to and I come across, and people I come across every day, especially women, and they share the same similarities as far as being hurt and still bitter in a way. Trying to hide it. You know, trying to, you know, find Christ, but still not really finding Christ, if that makes sense. You know, because when you got to think about it, the devil wants y'all to be alone. That's when he really attacks y'all, especially women, because y'all are very vulnerable. Y'all can easily be manipulated. So you have to remember that the life that you're living right now, do you have a man? Are you serving that man? Or are you the one that's in control? You see, because I started to really think, and I'm like, hold on. I don't really know my mom, but I know my mom. And when I say this, because I've dealt with so many women that she's no different, just because she's my mother. And we got to realize this, you know, again, generational curse, and how we wasn't taught right. What you think goes with our parents? The same thing applies. They wasn't taught just as well. So the same struggles that we are having, the same struggles that they had, and then their mothers had, and so on and so forth. So I'm like, man, I don't really know her. And that's what's sad is I see the curse when I'm the only child as far as being the male, and I'm raised in a household full of women. And no one listens to me at all. And and that's my life. I'm like, yo, this is crazy because no one ever listened to me. And I've always gotten in trouble because of other people. Like I said, I never was a troublemaker. So I'm like, damn. Everything is really starting to make sense to me now. And yes, I don't know my mother. So I wanted to talk to my mother on some high level conversation to see if she could even handle that. And she proved me right. Just because you're a Christian, that means nothing. And I realized that's nothing to me because that's not even a religion. I see so many flaws in it. I see the ignorance behind it, the selfishness behind it. And as I'm just talking to my mother, it was like talking to a 5-year-old. And I understand that a lot of the women are like that, especially if you already stuck in your ways. And that's how the devil works. Again, y'all, it's emotions. We really have to understand how to control emotions. A lot of men have that, but for men, it's a lot of ego. But they have emotions because of them being raised by their mothers. That's feminine energy. So with that being said, I'm like, damn, I can't even talk to my mother. I see the curse. She's still bitter. Let her tell otherwise. I'm telling you, when a woman sits there and tell you they are happy and they're alone, look them in the eye. They are not happy. I don't care who in this world can sit there and tell you that they're lying. They are lying. I wish and I promise you that person wants someone by their side. You will hear women say, I'm happy being independent. No, you're not happy. The circumstances make it good for you because you can make your own decisions. You don't have to sit there and take nobody telling you about yourself. So really, you're just hiding from yourself. Is that really helping you? I don't think so. It's still developing you to be selfish because you still don't know how to open yourself up and let no one in. This is probably the reason why the majority of them are still single. And they rather be because won't no man come in their life. God won't do that because they still don't understand. They are still living in sin. What God are you really serving? He don't want you to be just out here alone. No, you could be fulfilling for another man. You're a helpmeet to a man. So you could be helping another man. That might be what he wants for you. But a lot of y'all look at y'all life and go, nah, that ain't for me because of what you went through when you wasn't at an understanding. And evidently you still not at an understanding. And this is probably the reason why you're still living the way you are living and things are happening the way they are. Because you're still not ready. You still not at an understanding. A lot of us still living in sin and doing but still going back and saying, they praising God. We still celebrating pagan holidays and still going to churches. And then talk about being a Christian. That don't make no sense to me. Again, I'm a thinker. I'm not religious. Biblical, yes. I'm not religious. Things don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me. You got to prove me otherwise. But that never stood out to me. How can you go to church that celebrate pagan holidays, that's still not really telling you the whole truth, but you still praising God? You still picking and choosing what you want out of the Bible. You still don't believe in polygyny. You've been indoctrinated for too long. We gotta wake up, y'all. It's not about us, but it's the life that's in us. We have a purpose, and it ain't to be the next NBA star. It ain't the next billionaire. That's not going to make that person. That's not going to make you. We still got it twisted. They still brought all that to us. That's sports. God didn't intend for us to come here to just be the next Michael Jordan, a sports player. No, we were supposed to be tapping in, creating life, understanding who we are as people and connecting, actually loving each other. Not inviting the devil into your life. Y'all gotta understand this. And wordplay is the number one key. Is so powerful. It triggers women so easily. Again, being brainwashed. We was taught monogamy, y'all. We was taught monogamy. So as men, we're polygamous. They are polygamous in the Bible. Our tribes were polygamous. But we're against that. So what God are we serving, y'all? It's not about you and your feelings. Once you get in your feelings, you already let the devil in your life. Once you're in your feelings, it eliminates you from learning anything. It puts a blockage from you, and is preventing you from learning anything. You already let the devil right in your life. He's going to manipulate you. He's going to tickle your ears. You keep believing in what you was taught. Ain't been working. A lot of y'all single mothers. You're not happy. It's just the life that's dealt to you because of the way that you're thinking, the way that you are living. What God are you serving? Y'all happy? No, you're not happy. It's convenient for y'all, because that's all you pretty much have. Y'all don't know how to pair bond with a man. Body count matters. A lot of y'all messed that up already. It ain't too late, but you gotta repent. You gotta come to that understanding. Stop playing these same old games. Stop running through different men thinking and hoping one day God's magically gonna give you this man, and you still not at an understanding. He's not gonna give that to you. If you still bitter in some way, look at your life. Why is it still going that way? Might be because you're still bitter, but you acting like you're not. It's called taking accountability. And that's what y'all can't do. It just seems like no matter how much you try to install it into y'all to get y'all to understand this, y'all just can't understand it. So the devil's gonna give you what you think you want. Be alone. Have a house. You know, I'm walking around, I'm looking at different apartments. I'm like, man, they all look the same. What is the big deal about it? What's the big deal about having your own house when you have nothing in it? You got nobody in it to share with. Are you really happy? No, you're not. A lot of y'all portray y'all y'all act like y'all happy. Money can't buy you happiness. So what you bought everything, what do you have left? All these rich people are not happy because they have nothing left. Once you get to that top, what's left? You gotta look at marriage like that. Once you get married, what's left? Look at that as an example, because a lot of y'all women already causing divorces. So look at your life like that. It's crazy. We gotta understand this, y'all. How we still can't even talk to our own kids and things like that because we still in our feelings. We still emotional. I want to know everything about my mother. I want her to know, what I've been learning, what I see that's in her, that's in a lot of women. She needs to hear it because no other man is going to sit there and tell her that. No other man is in her life. But the sad part is, the only one that's in her life, she still don't even want to hear it. Wow. Selfish to me. Because you're in your feelings, y'all. Feelings. Y'all would die over that because you're in your feelings. Learn to open up. Be free. Take accountability. Take it. Oh, I don't get it, y'all. So many people try to play me like if I don't know what I'm talking about. When I keep saying over and over, that's my life. I sat back and I watch. I look at people and I watch everything. I watch how people move, how they act, how they operate. So if you telling me something and I know how you operate, but you trying to tell me otherwise, come on, I'm gonna look at you funny. You acting goofy as hell. But you trying to play me for an idiot. I'm not. But again, I see the curse. And y'all women, y'all hard-headed. Y'all are really hard-headed. As much as I try to install and tell y'all about yourself, y'all can look at me like I'm the enemy. That's okay. But you're gonna know about yourself. Because if I don't tell you, ain't nobody else will. And I'm not trying to do it to pick a fight. That's the whole point. I'm just being real. I'm that kind of a person. I'm just a real person. It makes sense to be real, not to be fake. There's too much fake going on. Everybody want to be in their feelings and being fake because they don't want to hurt nobody else's feelings. Don't come around me if you fake. Don't come with no fake smiles. Every time you see me, I don't ever give no fake smile. My smile is with passion. When I talk, is with passion. If you don't like how I talk, it bothers you because you don't know how to listen to a man when he's talking to you, and you want to jump the gun and act like you in defense mode, like someone's attacking you. Those are all signs, baby. You ain't never have a man in your life talk to you. You got daddy issues. Or you got baby daddy issues. Like I said though, a lot of y'all don't know how to listen. Y'all can't sit there and listen long enough when a man is talking to you. You got an attitude. Your emotions kick in every time. Y'all invite the devil right in. It shows every time. Y'all give yourself away. Y'all put the shame game on, or you act like someone's attacking you. You know, why your voice loud? What are you getting upset for? You know, you try to manipulate in games. It's crazy. I know all the signs, and I when someone's doing it to me, I don't even get mad, because they don't know what they're doing. It's a spiritual warfare we live in. I get it. A lot of people don't understand when they have spirits onto them, or the kind of spirit that they have in them. One of the many spirits that they have in them, because again, body count matters. So every time you sleep with a man, you are giving yourself away to a man, and you are taking in that man. This is why marriage back then was sexual. It wasn't by paper, but we was taught to go get married, and then you're good. When y'all already have high body counts, you're already fucked up. This is what they didn't tell you. You're already fucked up. Mommy didn't teach you this, because mommy wasn't there to understand it, because mommy's still bitter over daddy, because daddy went and found him someone else, because mommy was never taught. Mommy was always taught how to be independent. You don't think she was trying to control your daddy? You don't think she had an attitude with your daddy because of the job that he had? Because he wasn't at an understanding? He ain't know how to sit his ass down? We wasn't at an understanding, y'all. This is why you have to unlearn what you have learned. You have to renew your mind, because everything we was taught is wrong. We gotta wake up, y'all. Gotta repent. Get right with the Most High. What God do you serve? I serve the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Do you? Or you just gonna say you just serve a God? Sound like devil talk to me. Sound like he already got a control of your life. And he might give you more of what you want in your life, just to keep you happy and pleased. Keep you delusional. Y'all better wake up. It is not a fucking game. It is not a game. A lot of y'all are not with y'all baby daddies just because of your emotions, y'all. We gotta really wake up. It all starting with the women still, because y'all have control of sex. Who y'all picking? If you wasn't taught and you damn sure ain't righteous, you're gonna keep picking the wrong man, because you don't understand what a righteous man is when he's in front of you. So you're gonna keep picking what you was taught, or what you seen on social media or on TV. Because your daddy didn't teach you nothing. He damn sure ain't teaching you what I'm trying to teach you, or trying to get you to open up to, get your eyes open up to, before it's too late. There's too many daddies out there that's not with their kids because they found another woman, y'all. And our mothers have raised us to be independent. For boys, yeah, they don't know how to raise boys. I'm sorry, women. We need our fathers in our life. Especially for women. Stop picking these Pookies and Ray Rays. These no deadbeat daddies. But again, it starts back with the woman. If y'all was taught right, then you would pick right. But y'all been picking the wrong people. And it ain't their fault because, again, they wasn't taught. That's why we have to teach each other. We have to come together, y'all. It starts somewhere. Take accountability. That's where it starts. Renew your mind. Start over. It is not too late. Every day is a new day, y'all. It's a blessing to wake up every day. I can't be the only one out there thinking like this or feeling like this. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I gotta go. Shit. I'm late. Nah, but I'm gonna get somebody to smile. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. But what's the goal for the night, y'all? Man, get somebody to smile. And make sure you smile. Shit is not that serious. It's not that bad. We make it that bad, y'all. Because we in our feelings, our emotions, our ego. Put that shit aside. Understand life, man. Our kids need us. It ain't too late, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. Peace.